Hello everyone. We are live, yes? How done things are working? Maybe. Yes. Okay. Welcome. Alrighty. Hello, hello. It is time for us to move on to chapter 10. So Barthandelus just told us that everything we knew about our focus was wrong. He is actually a fal'Cie parading as a human and lying to everyone and created this whole panic and wants us to destroy Cocoon. Which doesn't make a lot of sense considering he's the supposed king of the Cocoon fal'Cie. So his home, he wants us to destroy it by destroying the fal'Cie known as Orphan, which we've never heard of. Orphan apparently powers Eden, who is the fal'Cie that supposedly runs everything, but actually it's Barthandelus that's running things. We don't really know. So Barthandelus turned his owl into a big old airship and sent us here to a pulse training ground on Cocoon. Also doesn't make a lot of sense.
I can't believe we're still in Cocoon. It's kind of creepy.
Okay. This is not the team that I... Alright, well, we're gonna have to change that. Because... that's not who I had in the original team. I don't know why this changed. So, that's fine. Okay, now that you're blitzed, yeah. Alright, I had lightning. Yeah. Role development unlocked. Your party members have unlocked the potential to assume all combat roles. From now on, you may freely select the members of your battle team. To take on new roles, a member must first learn an ability from that role. And you can teach them via the Crystarium. So we now have full access to the Crystarium. At least role access. So everyone can be all 6 roles. The 5th arc. Concealed vestige.
This place. It must be an ark.
An ark? That's what they called them.
Long ago, the fal'Cie who made their home on Grand Pulse were afraid of invasion from the outside. As part of their battle preparations, they created an army of living weapons. And they stored those weapons in arks. And they hid the arks all over the world.
Everyone on Grand Pulse knew the legend.
So, this is basically a pulse armory.
Mm-hmm. Most of us never believed in them. A few people tried searching, but they never found a thing. Who'd have thought to look on Cocoon?
Right under our noses. Some secret they kept. Those Sanctum guys, what are they up to?
The story's not done. There's more.
They used to say the Arks had a more practical purpose.
Huh. Really?
Yeah, to force Lassie to master their shiny new powers.
Huh.
Okay, so I get it. Daisley's goal is to forge us into stronger weapons. Right.
Not XIII, but monsters all the same.
Think of it as training for the fight ahead.
Herb's right.
Wait, what was that? These guys again.
Fun times.
Over there. We gotta keep moving.
Alright.
For your life!
Run for your life! Not so fast, Vanille. Paradigm. Battle team. We want Fang. And Hope. Battle team has changed. Yes, it sure did. Relentless Assault. Let's see. We're gonna do Ravager. We'll do Saboteur and Synergist. We'll do Commando, Saboteur, Synergist. Here we'll go, we want him as Ravager. Saboteur. Ravager, maybe? We'll see. We'll make do. They have us actually. One of the ones they have is being medic, synergist here. That works. I really don't think we'll have too much of a problem. Okay, so hang on. So where are we? My map is not being very helpful. It does not match the look of anything that I have. Well, I guess we'll move forward. Obviously, we've got these pulse work guys. Which aren't going to be a problem. Chain. Yeah. Once chained, they are super weak. Alright. I don't see anything here. What do we got back here, though?
You turning us around again?
Well, I just want to see. I don't think we missed any chests. I would hate to miss one.
Let's get this over with.
So we definitely want to go for this Circuitron first, but Pulsework Knight's done. There's a chest. And there's a chest. He's dead. Got you. Hero's Amulet. Right. Rusty.
Huh. All this time, I thought these arcs were stories.
That's a prime position for our treasure chest, and I was wrong. Okay.
It's to make us stronger so we can destroy Cocoon.
Oh, we'll come back. We gotta get the treasure chest that's down here. Meh.
Let's get this over with.
This gives us bombshells times 8. And then back up here, maybe we can get a nice preemptive. Yeah. Easy peasy. Nope, nothing back here. These are very agitated looking.
You know what to do.
Not fast enough still, apparently. Okay, we can go downstairs.
Doubt the people in the sanctum even know about the tumors.
Seeing as we're here, I guess we might as well make use of the Falsi's complimentary training program.
Slugs. Are you gonna turn around, slug? You're not. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't appreciate that.
Let's get this over with.
Okay. I hear more slugs. Oh no, they're not slugs. They're these flan things. Really? Phosphoric ooze. I would not want to run into any kind of living phosphoric acid slide. Just, you know, kind of gross in a variety of ways. Oh, please, really? Now you turn around. Much better. Then treasure chest number 3 is a saint's amulet. Nope. The saint's amulet casts faith when HP is low, and the hero's amulet casts bravery when HP is low. Now then, is there... There's a bunch of slugs there. And I can see a treasure chest and a bunch of slugs over here. But we can't get to them from this side. That is a whole host of slugs. If I recall, I think this is another really excellent grinding spot coming up. Because the slugs themselves are fairly easy to get preemptive strikes on. Yeah, 768. I think I am still... Do I still have... I think I still have the growth egg, yeah. Go about your business. Turn around. Much better. Gotcha.
Nothing I can't handle.
Jesus, this place is huge.
This place is huge. I wonder how far it goes.
Right? So this is the way. There's a treasure chest we have to get. First and foremost. But then also, this is where all those slugs are.
Might be something around here.
Let's get this over with.
So yeah, I'm gonna call this one of the best grinding spots in the area, especially like their HP, even if you don't get a preemptive strike, their HP is so low. And so that's 1280. So that's what, 640 without the growth egg, so 640 CP. And then we'll grab this chest, and that is the medicinal oil, 10 vials. But in order to respawn these guys, I don't think you have to go very far. I think you just have to jump down to, like, right here. Let's see. Go right back. Is that all it took? Or are they not back yet? Nope. They're all back. So yeah, I mean, if you have the time and patience, this is a great area to grind. Especially if you get preemptive strikes. Because that means they'll go down that much faster. So yeah, 11 seconds for roughly, so 640 in 11 seconds. Plus you get, you know, potential for all the oil drops that they drop. That is not bad at all. And you will need, so just to show this, well actually I think I changed it. So now that the Crystarium has expanded and you can do all the rolls, it literally is like, oh look, you can do every roll. Now able to harness the full power of a l'Cie, the characters can master any roll. You'll be able to use a new roll once you've learned one of its abilities. Master a variety of rolls and you will gain access to more versatile paradigms. So yeah, now everyone can be all 6. But the cost to get in a normal game, the cost to earn Sentinel, Saboteur, and Synergist, because they are not Lightning's primary roles, is going to be like double to triple the amount of CP. Unless you did some modding like me. So you're going to need lots and lots of CP if you want to master everything. But I would say, if you're going to spend some time here, I would max everything, like max the primary roles for all of the, you know, your main characters. Max out their primary roles. And then depending on how much the CP cost is for everything else, you could see how much of a grind you want to get to. No. Go on this way. The Rainbow Anklet increases daze resistance by 30%. Save point. So there's nothing over here. And I don't think... Let me make sure. I don't think there's a boss fight coming up. Oh, but we got these nasty things. And they're super fast and annoying. And then they do this hop back thing, so they never like... Oh. Oh, there we go.
Back me up.
And you definitely want to go for the Stickinis first. Then the Scatane. And they're just annoying. Let's see a bunch more down there. What we got over here? It seems we can jump down. Huh. You can jump down here, but there's a exclamation point over here. Alright, can't go that way, obviously. Oh, it's just another little jump.
Back me up. Be ready for the next fight.
Discern the full attributes of 100 enemies. Alright. Lore Master. Is there anything over here that we missed? No. Oh, it looks like we can jump up back where we came. here is a 600 gil. And then we've got that, or we can just jump down here. I think the benefit... Yeah. I think the benefit of going this way might be that we could get into a better position to go after Hey, you turn around, sir. Perfect.
Let's get this over with.
Oh yeah, much better. I would still go after the Stikini. The Circuitrons don't have a lot of defense, so they go down easy as long as they don't start building up to blow up at you again. Now then, if we... Yeah.
Get ahead of yourself.
So now we go this way. Not getting ahead of myself, but just look at this place. It just seems like it goes on forever. Right above. Pretty much goes on forever. Makes you wonder just how big Cocoon and all that is.
I don't like this one bit.
I don't either. Those guys don't look inviting.
These things are alive.
What's the Sanctum up to? Are they planning to start a war?
There is a treasure chest in this room. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Run away! You gonna go about on your patrol? Goody.
We can win if we stay focused.
Alright. Amplifier. Now that bad guy. Good thing they're slow. Perfect. Transform. And there's the treasure chest. With the Rigels. Rigels? New guns. Force says. Stagger lock. Prevents staggering of enemies. Why would you want to not stagger your enemies? Anyway, cool, but not so cool. I guess these others are not going to face us, which I suppose I'm fine with. This looks like an elevator. Oh,
Well,
well,
at least we shouldn't run into SciComm here.
no, but we're going down instead of up.
You suppose Orphan and Eden are waiting in here?
I don't know. I would doubt that. Here we go. Boo. Imps. Well. And treasure chest number 1, we've got an Auric omelet. Armlet. Auric omelet. An omelet. Cast shell when HP is low. Nothing there. In the white boxes, we've got some slimes. Aw, didn't
Nothing I
count
can't
as
handle.
Panther. That's alright. Nothing there. So we gotta go this way.
Numbers aren't everything.
I like that these kind of ooze up from the ground. It's a cool effect.
Let's get this over with.
Uh-oh. So there's a big bad somewhere over here. Oh, a behemoth. Oh. Come on, come over here, and then turn around so we can. Oh. Fake us out, will you? Haha. Greater behemoth. We don't have Liberty. Okay. Well, so much for that. Coming, guys. This way. Well, I hear a treasure chest. Oh, here it is. The Alcanto. Also has stagger lock.
Just follow your instincts.
There's a treasure chest behind that behemoth over there, so we'll just go ahead and take care of these guys. Oh, good. Sometimes it's weird how, like, depending on, like, what level you're on, as far as just, like, you know, height-wise, if you're jumping above an enemy when you start a fight, whether or not it counts as a preemptive strike or not, sometimes gets a little squiffy. That was also another good spot. I don't know if these guys respawn. I assume they do. I also assume that we're not going to be able to get a preemptive. No. But again, not particularly worried about it. Okay, so no resistance, or, you know, no weakness, no resistance except to magic in general. And then behind him is Gargantuan Claw, ×7. And then I am curious. Oh, we can't jump down here. We have to go this way. So these guys don't respawn. I wonder if you can respawn them by maybe going over here. Because this fight probably isn't worth a ton as far as CP goes. But we're looking at, come on. 868, so 434 for that fight.
Some kind of land.
Yeah, they don't respawn. These guys do. I wonder if you have to change areas almost. Maybe if we go this way. Yeah, it is. That is okay, though.
We can win if we stay focused. That's how it's done.
Literally tears the sword from his head. Let's see. So that's what? 308? 384? Now they've respawned. So this is not a bad place to do some regrinding. We'll just go ahead and take... Sometimes you have to wonder if the bigger enemies that get staggered by the fact that there are other bad guys that are a little more blind, if they hold a grudge. God damn it, stuck with these stupid little things. I don't know. So there's a treasure here. This is an ether soul. And there's also a metal arm guard over by these imps. So the metal armband increases D-protect resistance by 30. Now, our next boss fight is a little bit annoying. Potentially. Alright, so we're gonna want to paradigms, customize. We want a saboteur and synergist. I'm gonna go ahead and start with gorilla. Now, where are we going? Oh, that's where we came from. Over by this sphere? Well, save tablet, I guess. Go ahead and save. And why are you here, Sid?
Rains?
What?
Oh, easy, guys. It's all right. Rains is a Sanctum officer. He's been helping us out.
Why are you here?
Yeah.
Reigns! You traitor!
I put you on the path. That was my focus.
Let's see.
Since long before we met. I did my best to assist you, as bid by the Sanctum Fal'Cie. Now do you understand?
No.
The Fal'Cie have watched over you, guiding your every step. The luck that saved you time and again was a deliberate machination. Why, you may ask? The Primarch, or should I say, Barthandelus, is crafting you into the instruments of Cocoon's demise.
We've been played for fools.
And why are you helping him?
Cocoon Fal'Cie? Why?
Why? To restore the Maker.
The Maker?
Who?
The entity responsible for creating both humans and Fal'Cie.
Oh.
Long ago, the Maker departed this world, leaving the two races behind. In a sense, human and Fal'Cie are brothers, orphaned by the same parent. As for the humans, they forgot the order imposed by the Maker. They began to war amongst themselves for the first time in history. The Fal'Cie focused on recalling their lost deity and returning the world to its former glory. This purpose lies at the heart of all their actions.
On both sides?
Calling back the Maker requires a fitting sacrifice.
Yeah, we've heard. The destruction of Cocoon.
The lives of this world's entire populace in bloody tribute.
No.
What?
That's crazy talk. I don't get it. Why do they need us? Couldn't the Fal'Cie end Cocoon with just a thought?
Their existence is bound to the creation and maintenance of this floating shell. It is their very nature that holds them in check.
You mean Cocoon Fal'Cie can't destroy Cocoon? They needed tools.
If we can stop this by doing nothing, we'll do nothing.
Noble, I expected as much.
You lied to us. What happened to your dream of rebuilding Cocoon for the people? Was it all a lie?
A shadow of a dream from when I was human. It was change I craved, and once I'd built the influence to make things happen, there was change. I gained all the power I could hope for, but was a puppet with no will to wield it. It wasn't the Fal'Cie who changed. It was me.
You were made a l'Cie?
A l'Cie, tied to an inescapable focus, a slave of destiny. I'd lost hope. I'd all but given up on dreams of freedom.
What are you saying?
I'm here of my own accord, not by Fal'Cie order. Seeing you fight brought it all back. Brought back that future I once strove for. I, too, will challenge my fate.
What?
Easy, guys.
If I can defeat you here, the Fal'Cie plan will fail.
Reigns!
I will use all my remaining power. I will set you free!
So he's like half Seath now.
Reigns. Thanks.
Alright, we're going to do the Libra on sheet. Well, okay, he hits hard. So, Oh, well, it looks like he's weak to all elements. Eesh. Yeah, but at least now you're slowed. Defensive shift. Let's
go.
see if we can't.
Follow my lead.
Now, if he's guarding, let's get the staggerable chain in. Oh. Oh. We managed to get him. Okay. For 120,000. Wow. I think that actually puts almost everyone at full CP. And the Crystarium has been expanded. And we also got a crown. And the Moogle works. Poor Reigns.
Ironic, isn't it? The only thing I wanted was a moment of triumph. How it ends isn't important. Just do what you know is right. Trust yourselves.
Wait.
What? Did he complete his focus?
I don't think so. All Reigns did was try to save Cocoon in his own way. His own way.
Hey!
Where are you?
Snow! I think Reigns was searching for a way to make us understand. To understand the frustration of being a Lassie. A Lassie bound to a focus. And maybe what it meant to be human.
But why would he need to demonstrate that? They already know that. And he didn't turn to Crystal. He died. Well, that's no good. It was looking very stylish as a seat, though. Alright, where's this lead next? More underground chambers. So we're moving further down. Oh, uh-oh. No, 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 we don't need that. Relentless assault. Yeah. Oh. Seems like they're... Oh, I guess the limit for CP would be 999,999. Okay, that makes more sense. What are we going to do? Paradigms, customize. We're going to switch back to Relentless Assault. Okay. Essential Conflux of the 5th arc. Another corridor. Doesn't look like there's any. Oh, these guys are fighting each other. Excuse you, you were fighting each other. No. Seriously? Alright, fine, Mr. Oozes. Goodbye. So much for that. Feel like I can hear a treasure. Maybe not. I don't know, I definitely feel like I hear a... He just created a tornado with his head. It's weird. Head tornado! Yeah. Again, I feel like I heard... Wait a minute. I feel like I heard a treasure chest. Maybe I'm going crazy. I guess I'm just hearing things.
guess they don't train l'Cie to make peace.
Nope.
Need an attack plan.
Enough of this.
Boom. Preemptive strike. Now you guys, on the other hand... Alright. So we gotta go this way. Yeah, you turn around. Perfect. Treasure chest with the Fey mark, which is a enfeeblement. Greatly reduces physical damage dealt to enemies. Boy, these are like sucky weapons here. Okay, now supposedly there are no other treasure chests in this area. Oh, hi, Behemoth. Goodbye, Behemoth. Yeah, there's literally nothing that way. I think it's just the music in this area has a similar, like, undertone.
Careful!
These guys aren't a problem. Oh, just... they're going after the behemoth. It moves so fast, though. We'll come back. There's a treasure chest in this room, and I presume bad guys. Alright, this guy is immune to fire, weak to lightning, and doesn't have any status immunities. So, he is going to forge this blade, though. And the blade is its own, like, separate enemy. I did not know killing it killed the blade automatically. That's okay. This gives us 3 electrodes. Yeah, now why don't you just run over here? Oh no, I was heaved. He has fully healed when he pulls his weapon out. Buzzsaw blade. No bueno. Not this way. Opposite way. Alright. Another elevator. Going up or down? Down again.
Here's hoping nothing gets the drop on us.
Oh, I know it will.
Again.
Haha. Again. Transept. Alright. I think this is the last. Yes. This is the last area of the 5th arc. There's only one treasure chest. Obviously one of these guys. I guess I should have let him get out a Centurion blade since we haven't encountered one yet. I'm sure we'll see another one of those. I'll make sure we get at least one. Mhm. Really? Oh well. Stikini first. It's so funny, whenever I hear that name, I can't help but think of Willow. And think of Daikini. But anyway. This is some otherworldly bones. Nope. Final lockdown. Ooh, 2 of them. Well, we'll focus one.
Word got out about this place. Cocoon would go crazy.
Oh, good. We only have to do... Alright, technique, Libra, Centurion. Nope. Did that count? No, I don't even know. Let's go to the data log. Enemies. I guess it's pulse. Armaments? That's a dreadnought. Knights. Here we go. Centurion. So we have not got the Berserker, which makes the blade, but we haven't gotten everything from the blade yet. Looks like. So we got all the Pulsework Knight, Pulsework Soldiers, bombs. We had bombs, Circuitrons and bombs, and then the Dreadnought, which we had because that was a boss. Are there anything? Yeah. Barthandelus. Let's see. Sid Reigns. Eidolons. Yeah. Okay. Seath. The White. And the Ghastly Ghoul. Pharaoh Creatures. Beasts. Silver Lobo. Hedgehogs. Mudfrogs. Spooks. Daemons. There's Stakinian Star, Shatak Turtu, Barbed Spectre, Scale Beasts, Noctiluca, Wyvern, Wood Wraiths, Flans, then the Behemoths. So those are all good. What about militarized units? Good. 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 Okay. We did not get the core marksman. That's unfortunate. I don't even know where those are from. Very low, so I don't know that we'll ever encounter those again. Well, that's okay. I don't think there's a achievement for getting everything, but well, I guess I should have made him create his sword. That's alright. There'll be more of those, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Now, definitely gonna save here, because we are going to be doing a Eidolon battle. And let's see. Yeah, I don't even... We'll just have to do what we always do. Stumble through it. Okay, well that's just a sludge pool. It's like integrated into the Cocoon sewers.
How about down there?
If the stories are right, it's a maze.
This place is a boot camp for Lassie. All kinds of challenges from Grand Pulse are waiting.
Challenges, huh? To get us all ready to go wipe out Cocoon?
We can wait here if turning Seath sounds better.
I have had enough of this! Where's the way out?
Way out? Who said there was one?
Bring it on.
My mind is made up. Maybe I will end up a Seath. But until that happens, I'm gonna make Sarah proud. I couldn't bring myself to admit that this tear meant goodbye. And that's why I kept searching for her. But I didn't need to. Sarah was here the whole time. Right here. Watching over me. Now I get it. What this tear's been telling me is to not let our focus win. It's not the foul sea we should listen to. It's Sarah and Reigns. Do you know why? 'Cause our focus doesn't matter. What matters to me is that we protect Cocoon. Whatever it takes.
Same here. I'll help you do it.
All right, I'm in. Hey,
I mean, come on. When a chocobo agrees, you know you're on the right path.
There you go. That's
Well,
right.
Count me out.
what?
If you all want to go it on your own, then so will I.
Hey,
Bang.
hey, now. Hey.
Let Cocoon get what's coming. They hate us for being Lassie. What's it to me if they die? Better that than watch a friend go Seath. If you don't have the nerve for it, I'll do it myself. Go on alone, get stronger, and smash Cocoon out of the sky! You turn Seath and there's no coming back! I'm not... letting it end that way!
Welcome, Bahamut.
What's he doing here? Come to take pity on me? Come to take care of a broken Lassie?
That thing's here to help us?
Yeah, help. That's what Eidolons do. They help us. Eidolons are our salvation. If we can't decide what to do next, they come put us out of our misery!
Wait, so you haven't made up your mind yet?
Wait, so you haven't made up your mind?
Why are you protecting me? What are you doing?
Protecting one of our own. We can do without their brand of mercy. And we don't need a Fal'Cie's orders either. I'm fighting this focus to the end. We all are. So please, fight with us.
Ready when you are!
Alright. No idea. Honestly. So, Doom counter, technique, we'll do Libra. Not that it'll help. Okay. Ooh. Alright. think we're supposed to heal mostly from this, but I have plenty of power, so I'm just gonna smack this guy until we can do this, because very cool. Woohoo! Bahamut Idolith, ATB level up. Awesome.
Look! A new path! Maybe that thing did save us.
I don't suppose you'd be willing to call it a sign of me being right. No? Okay. Listen. Keep our eyes on the
No?
goal and we'll figure something out.
Alright, fine. Okay. Alright, let's go.
So I guess being a Lassie doesn't have to mean you can't do what's right, does it?
Here's a shocker for you. Guess it's time to face the peril of our plight. Sounds splendid.
Whatever it is the Fal'Cie want, we're the ones who decide what we do. Oh, hey! Look at that!
What? Oh. An airship?
And it's from Grand Pulse. I guess it was one of this Ark's weapons, or something.
That's a gate to Grand Pulse. Right.
So what? That's our exit? Pulse or bust?
Could be one of Daisley's traps.
Well, that's not good. Do you think it might take us to Eden?
I'm doing the flying. No more of these ships taking charge of our travel plan stuff. The only place this thing is taking us is where these boys tell it to.
Really? That is a Grand Pulse ship.
Really? Leave it to me.
Either way, we're on borrowed time. So we might as well go. We get lucky, maybe we'll even turn up some way to get rid of these goofy tattoos.
Yeah.
But there's no way to do that.
You never know. Maybe we just didn't think to look for one.
If nothing else, we know Cocoon's safe for the time being. I'd say it's worth going to take a look.
Maybe. But what about your dad?
I made him a promise. I promised him to keep going and do what I had to. He said only I would know what that was. The world's full of lies. There's no way of knowing what's right. All we can do is believe in ourselves. It's easy to sit back and let people trick you. Like how the Sanctum had us all thinking that a Lassie was some sort of monster. I'm done with their lies. Fal'Cie, this whole focus thing. From here on out, I use my eyes. Think. And act. I might not make all the right choices, but as long as I'm the one who decided what to do, there's nothing to regret.
All right, let's do it. I'm with you. Bad choices and all.
Of course, I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out. Pulse is hell, you know.
Oh, is it now? How many times have you been there?
None. But I want to go and see what it's like for myself.
Okay, people. So, everybody in?
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Off to hell we go.
refuge should be easy. But I think we all saw the glimmer of a dream, somewhere in the sky that night. The tiniest spark of hope that we could change our fate. Who could say? That moment's come and gone. You did it!
Yeah, I told you, didn't I?
Playful little critter, isn't he?
Yeah, we'll play with someone else.
Happens all the time.
He thinks we're lunch.
Yeah, like on the seafood buffet.
Seafood, cute.
Fang! Get him!
I'm on it. Here. Here goes.
Hey! Over here!
You okay?
Oh yeah, I'm great.
Grab on.
Yeah. Poor Hope. He's like, I have fallen out of planes too many damn times.
Home sweet home. Welcome to Grand Pulse.
Very pretty. It's like, why build an airship if one little scratch is, oh, ding, you ding the edge, and it's like, oh, we're going down. God. All right, that is the end of chapter 10, and the beginning of the opening.
A world wild and fragile, vibrant and untamed. Grand Pulse. It's a place where lives are ruled by the brutal struggle for survival and the callous and uncaring whim of the Fal'Cie.
Ugh.
There is no such thing as mercy. Only a never-ending string of trials that weed out the weak and leave only the strong. Reigns knew the truth. The purpose lying at the heart of all the Fal'Cie's actions. Recalling their lost deity and returning the world to its former glory. People were never anything more than sacrifices.
But that doesn't make a ton of sense.
It's just a way to wake a sleeping god. But would bringing the Maker back into this world really lead to our salvation?
Right. I'm gonna vote no.
The Maker created Falsey, and they, in their desperation to be reunited with the Maker, created Lassie. And Lassie? I wonder what we'll end up creating. Our future looked bleak, but as long as we could keep our spirits up, we'd find a way to change our fate.
Seems like there are bugs bigger than the Chocobo.
You were having a dream.
A pretty strange dream.
Terra Incognita.
Hey guys, have any luck?
No sign of anyone else. But we did find plenty of bloodthirsty wildlife and crumbling ruins.
Long day?
Well, guys, we've run out of places to search around here. Where's Hope?
He's off with the Chocobo, getting supplies. Hello.
Hey. You all by yourself?
Here's Brand.
What?
We gotta find him.
Instrument of Hope. Travel to the world below, seeking a way to alter fate. Okay, so I don't think there's too much to do from here. No treasure chests, at least not immediately. These are Allurain. Just let's as soon as we get Hope, we can go back to our normal, regularly scheduled programming. So the flan will, if you leave them go long enough, one flan will consume another flan and grow to a much larger size. Time for this, we have to get to Hope. This is a dire flan. Let's see if we can run by him and have him turn around. Maybe. Fine. Because this is the only treasure chest in the area. Weak to fire, absorbs lightning, immune to water, halves physical. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. And he is protecting a partisan, which I believe is for Fang. Yes. A little more magic. Lower strength, but that's okay. Should be alright. Alright. Oh, where are you? Another dire flan. These don't look appealing, but flan is delicious. Not this kind of flan, I'm sure, but still.
Hope! So this is how it ends.
Just wait. Now, how long has it been since we left Cocoon? Not a single soul for miles around? Not a single clue about this whole XIII mess? What I'm saying is, we did well just getting this far.
But we could go a little further.
Meaning?
There's still one place.
Neil?
Oh,
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
You know, if we don't find anything this time, we won't get another chance.
Erba. The place it all began.
Hope.
The place where the pulse Fal'Cie lay dreaming. Vanille and Fang's home. Just maybe, it'll be the place where we find the answers we're looking for.
Yeah, right. If we can get there.
Go ahead without me.
We can't just leave you.
I'll be fine. You've all taught me so much. Showed me how to fight.
What did I tell you? Leave the fighting to me.
I'm scared.
We understand. You're not gonna go through this ordeal alone, you know. Huh?
That's what scares me. I don't want to see you get hurt because of me. It'd be better for everyone if I just stayed behind.
Mention ordeals, and look what comes along!
This is not an ordeal. This is a gift. Hope! This is the kind of power you've got inside. And it's telling you not to give up. Trust me.
Oh, I get it. It's here to show you the way. Show you that you've got what it takes to get back on your feet and do this thing.
You mean that came from me?
Ready?
Alright. So we need a sentinel here. Let's see.
Some
Yes.
things you just do.
Give it your best shot.
On your knees!
Really?
Give it your best shot.
Yeah, a single thing where... Yeah.
Give it your best shot. Keep out of this. Give it your best shot.
Let's just use Relentless Assault now that everybody's got mostly boosted. Can we... Oh,
You're gonna swerve.
this could be...
Face it head on. This'll be quick. Give it your best shot.
Here
There.
I go!
Holy crap. Never really use the islands, I must admit. But Alexander Idolith obtained
That's some beast you tamed. Now I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I always thought the Eidolons appeared to set us free through death. But now, I think maybe they're here to snap us out of our slumps.
Oh, like the one you were just in?
I'll ask for help earlier next time around.
I told you. On Grand Pulse, we're all family. You can moan all you like, but you're stuck with us.
Never alone in hell.
Listen, funny man, don't call this place hell, all right?
So, we're all decided then.
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe nothing would change. And maybe we'd hit a dead end. But we were at least going to see where the road would take us. The search for a home, buried in the past, and the faintest glimmer of hope. Our final journey had just begun.
Would you like to save? No. Well, fine.
Let's go.
The Arclight Step of Grand Pulse. The wide open expanses.
This stone, it's...
Look familiar?
It's a kind of Seath. It's in the last stage.
A Seath.
Don't worry. It's no threat to anyone anymore. The sea that fail their focus becomes Seath and wander the wilds. Eventually, they lose the will to go on and turn to stone. But still, even in this state, they can't forget the task they once had.
And they call out to the sea, over and over. Complete my focus.
So they're doomed to eternal regret, huh? It's pretty horrible.
Well, hey, we should help this one out. Come on, we can't just ignore it. Listen, if we fail our focus, it could be us suffering like that.
Wow, what a happy thought. That's not like you.
But going out of his way to help someone, that's snow all over.
So anyway, welcome to Seath Stones and Missions. Seath Stones lie scattered about the world of Grand Pulse, the final remains of failed former Lassie. Upon touching a sea stone, you will be given the opportunity to undertake its unfinished focus as a mission, hunting down whatever terror it had been tasked with slaying. Finding and defeating the mark will complete the mission, earning you special rewards. Complete enough missions, and previously dormant Seath Stones will begin to awaken, presenting you with new and more rewarding challenges. It is only possible to accept one mission at a time. Take on a new mission without completing your previous one, and the earlier mission will be abandoned. You can check the details of your current mission, including the whereabouts of your mark, on the map screen at any time. Okay, so we have Hope as our leader. And let's see. Paradigms are... Okay, they're still... No, this is not. Alright. Ravager. Ravager. Commando. Protection. Let's go. Yeah, Medic and Saboteur. Synergist Commando. Saboteur. Actually, instead of Commando, I'm gonna go Ravager. I just don't think we'll need the Sentinel for the most part hit a lot of these. At least for now. That should be fine. Let's take a moment. We'll do the data log. History and myth. We have the XIII stones. The sea who fail their foci become XIII, cursed to wander the wilds in a form of living death. Only after many years and much suffering do they extinguish the last of their strength and cease to roam. When this happens, the XIII's remains slowly fossilize, turning into what is known as a XIII stone. However, this transformation does not mark an end of the XIII's regret and sorrow at having failed. Even after having turned to stone, the XIII cry out, employing other l'Cie to fulfill the focus they could not. Well, that's depressing. Locales. We have the Fifth Arc. This Grand Pulse structure lies deep below the capital city of Eden, its existence unknown to the members of the Sanctum. According to legend, arcs are Grand Pulse armories that hold living weapons in stasis, in preparation for war with outside forces. These facilities also supposedly serve the function of awakening a l'Cie's latent powers. Why this fifth arc is on Cocoon, and whether there are other arcs hidden elsewhere, is uncertain. Grand Pulse. This savage world derives its name from that of the god Pulse. Its vast wilderness is populated by creatures ranging from the monstrous to the deadly, and its foul seas seem to have taken a decidedly less friendly approach toward human dealings than those of Cocoon, cultivating the land for settlement, but demonstrating little concern beyond that. At one time in its history, Grand Pulse was home to a thriving civilization and many great cities. Now it is home to many great ruins, and people are nowhere to be seen. Vallis Media. This is the area where Lightning and her companions set up camp after their escape from Cocoon, an emergency landing on Grand Pulse. The valley has been formed through great shifts in the Earth's crust and centuries of erosion. And scattered among its twists and turns are mechanical remnants of Grand Pulse's civilization. Half buried in the ground and overgrown with vegetation, these abandoned artifacts tell the tale of a fallen age. The Arclight Steppe. This great plain covers a vast expanse of Grand Pulse. With an unobstructed view clear to the horizon, creatures can easily spot intruders in their territory. Perhaps this explains why so many beasts of the steppe are merciless predators, victors of the unending struggle for survival. The Foul Sea. Orphan. This mysterious being fuels the Foul Sea Eden with the power necessary to maintain Cocoon's complex operational systems, and as such, its death would bring about Cocoon's certain destruction. Nevertheless, its death is what Barthandelus desires, for he seeks to offer the lives of the world's millions of inhabitants in sacrifice to call the vanished Maker back to this realm. As Sanctum, Fal'Cie, and l'Cie are themselves incapable of harming Orphan, Barthandelus requires the assistance of Pulse l'Cie. If they can transform into Ragnarok and destroy Orphan, Cocoon's demise will be assured. Interesting. The 13 days? Do we have all of them? I don't even know. I'm not sure if we have them all. People. I don't know if there's anyone else that they'll be introducing. The events are just leading up to this, so we'll wait on that. Don't really care about these.
I think it's starting to sink in. We're home.
There's a save point
I think it's
there.
safe to say things won't be boring here.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, let's head over to the save. If you want to head back to the place where we came, just go right back through there. There are a bunch of treasure chests out and about. A bunch of them are guarded by various beasts and such. So, there's that. As far as the shops go, what do we got? So Unicorn Mart now has wax, which removes Imperil from one enemy. BW Outfitters has the Mithril Bangle, which increases HP by 300. Giant's Glove increases Brave resistance, increases Faith resistance with a glass buckle. The Pearl Necklace increases Imperil resistance, and the Warding Talisman increases Curse resistance. And the Rainbow Anklet increases Daze. Magical Moments. We have the Zealot's Armlet, casts Vigilance. The Flamebane Brooch casts Barfire. Frostbane, Sparkbane, and Aquabane, all casting their various bar spells when HP is low. Then we have the Moogle Works, the Whistlewind Scarf, the Nimble Toe Boots increase the odds of dodging attacks when the Sentinel's evasion ability. The Collector's Catalog increases the odds of obtaining items after battle. You note the extreme price tag of 100,000 gil. Yeah. And then restores a small amount of the ATB gauge each time an enemy is defeated. That's pretty nice. Creature Comforts. You can basically now buy Medicinal Oil, Diabolical Tails, Gargantuan Claws, Transparent Ooze, and Armored Shells. And as you can see, we've got quite a bit of other supplies. Not a ton, but a few. The Motherlode. We can now buy Scarletite. And that's it for shops. I think we'll go ahead debating on whether or not to do the Crystarium or just hold off on it. So, this is where things become hectic. Essentially, you have the entire Arclight Steppe, which is all of this. And you can see our obstacles are over here. Our objective is over here, which is quite the ways away. There's also Seath Stones available all throughout the steppe. Doing some of those now is a good idea. But we will run into, like, there's a dormant Seath Stone up here that you can see just in this little alcove that we can't activate just yet because we haven't turned it on, per se. So, the thing here is, because the game opens up so massively at this point, you basically have two options. Ignore the Seath Stone and move on. Progress the story, get to where we need to go, blah blah blah. Or piddle around and do Seath Stones and basically do as much as you can in the steppe. There's a ton of enemies here. Some are really difficult, some aren't so difficult. Even if you aren't modding like me, there are quite a few enemies here that shouldn't be too terrible. And again, there are a handful of missions that should be fairly easy to actually complete. So, if we just walk up to the sea stone, we can start by examining the sea stone. This will tell us the mark is the ecto-pudding, the arc-light step central expanse, class D. The gelatinous rube beside that pond is the very ecto-pudding I seek. I need only slay it to avoid becoming a Seath. How many years must it have been since I left the village in pursuit of that vile pest? My brand will not wait forever. I must kill it, and quick. And then, when I awaken from my crystal slumber, I can help to repair the ruin it left in its wake. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take this one on. Mostly because we have to take on the first... We can take on the first couple missions. And then also, we can try and get... We can try and see if we can get just any of the, whatchamacallit, treasures. So, if we keep moving this way... A Rod of Thorns. Okay. That is... Well, not much magic. A little more strength. Magic wall. And then you've got these. I think these are called Pantherons. But I could be wrong, actually. What are they? Gorgonopsid. Yeah, not even close.
That's how it's done.
So... that was A. As you can see, there is a treasure over here, but we can't actually get there. These yellow circles are only obtainable if you're riding a chocobo, so we can't do that yet. And look, we got the little lammies.
They look harmless enough.
And look, another save point. There's quite a few of them
Must be a dull life.
strewn about. Now then, you can see our mark is over here.
I get the feeling these things are smarter than they look. I mean, just to have survived here.
Gorgonopsids.
Just another battle.
And then you can also see those biggins.
I feel like a chocobo coop.
Now then. So yay, we killed it. Murky ooze, and then mission complete. We you get an energy sash, and your party has earned the rank of Good Samaritan. And then this sea stone pops up. The Goodwill Hunting. Is that? Yes. So, time runs short. Today is the day I put an end to the troublesome Uridimu. The problem, I fear, will be the pack of loyal Gorgonopsids. The master alone is worthy enough foe. Must I face the hounds as well? Alas, if it must be so, so be it. Sure. Now, one of the things is, like, we completed that, wait a minute. Here we go. So we completed that sea stone. So if we go back over and, like, check with it again, you can actually do the fight over again. I'm pretty sure. Now, where's our mark? Over this way, huh? All right. Yes. Just trying to see if we're gonna pass by any treasures. Doesn't look like it.
What is that?
What is what? Also, as you can see, you can't always jump down, but you can sometimes. But sometimes the distance on it is a little bit more difficult to manage and see. Yeah. Just fine. Thought I saw a treasure over here. These guys should be pretty easy. Rang does. Weak to ice and water. Zephyr Ring, I believe that is going to resist wind. Yes, wind resistance by 20. Where's our bad guy? Over here, okay. So, there you can see him. 4-star. Cobalite. Now, I think if you manage to, I don't know, I think you can. Yeah, so only if you're really looking to get a 5-star for everything. Otherwise, not necessary. So, for right now, I think we're just gonna call, well, this guy, what is this? Yagul must hurry to the Yashef Massif, for the Yagul, lord of its peaks, is my prey. Yet those peaks loom distant in the horizon, and already my limbs refuse the urgings of my mind. Please obey, but for a few days more. What that I could still the passage of time. We can go ahead and do this one. I think we need to get this one in order to start, like, getting out some of our stronger gates and things. But for now, I think we'll just kind of circumvent the step and see what we get. Okay, so this barrier cannot be taken on until we have completed this Seath Stone. Can't do that yet, so Okay. There is a chest over here. Although we may not be able to get to it. Oh, no. There it is.
Puts things in perspective, doesn't it?
Big old nasty.
What's wrong?
Don't know that we can get this way.
Want to leave me behind, do you?
I want you to keep up. There is a chest in this little crevice. Yes. Scopes. And you can see there's a chest out there in the middle of the lake. That is something that you need a chocobo for. Pretty sure. Hello, lammies. There are treasures. You've been winded. Not here. There is just a Seath, but there are like 3 treasures in this area. Of course. Simple, and then we can go back up here for the treasure. Oh, down here, rather. Smooth hides. She just launched all of them into the air. What fun. Just punt them into the sky. That's all you need to do. An ice charm, which, as the name suggests, protects against ice. Now there should be... Unless it gets over here. Oh, can't get you. Fine, be that way. Fire Charm. So now from here, we want to go all the way back up. So, there should be, yep, one over there. Nice. Easy peasy. Over here. Should be Millerite. Yep. Alright, and then the biggin. Let's see, if we go over this way, I do believe there is... No, it's not here. It's over there. The opposite side of this lake. Gil. Okay. And let's see here. The next treasures are on the complete opposite side. So let's see. Yeah, we need to go all the way back to the beginning. Anyway, so we're here. This is technically the way out. We can go this way. There's just not a whole lot we can actually accomplish up in this area yet. This is not doable, I'm pretty sure. We could always try it though, but I am gonna vote that this is not something we can do. I do not think we are strong enough for this. But we have quite a bit of HP, and that is usually what kills us in these things. And so we might just be able to do this. Probably should have Libred. Actually. So now that he is Libred, well, now that he's staggered, he should have collapsed. Oh, the bigger ones collapse when they're staggered. These guys don't. But we might need to switch over to a healing. Although, now that he's staggered, we should be okay. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, the modding has certainly made this very doable. That is not an attack, or that is not a fight that one can normally do. Just saying. We got a gold nugget. Now where? Yeah, that's not even listed on my thing yet. Because the enemy is purportedly too much to handle. And he is, normally. Okay, now where are we? Where are we at? Honestly, I don't know that there's... I'm just gonna skirt the edge because I honestly don't know. Oh. So, lots of behemoths. We've dealt with behemoths before, so I think we should be okay. But these are behemoth kings. Okay, these guys hurt. Ugh. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, let's...
New strategy.
Yeah. Come on, Fang, got no status things on this guy. Well, as much as he healed, it's not completely healed. That took forever. Huh. Still got three. Oh my god, 160 or 16,000 CP for that. Add to treasure chest. 2 platinum bangles. What are those? Increases HP by 400. Nice. Nice. Alright, so yeah. We're just gonna go ahead and just keep skirting the outer edge, and so that we can deliver unto us the map. Stay away from us, behemoth. Monsters. I don't see a treasure. But it is foggy as heck. Huh? Lift the fog and yeah, no treasure. Oh look, a lovely cocoon. Hanging like a little ball in the sky. Now, this area is gonna be super off limits. These guys don't actually, like, you can run around these. They won't, I think you can anyway. I think their hitbox is pretty large. But I think you can run by them. It's just a matter of fights with these guys, the shelled, like, tortoise. There's absolutely no way we can deal with them right now. We are not strong enough for that. That is for damn sure. Another chocobo jump. Let's get a little bit of survey. Okay, so we got all of that. So now we can go into the middle area. Got all the way over there. That was that blocked way. This is where we came in, and our hunt mark is backtracking. Okay. So yeah, we will go towards the middle, and then we will swing at least over to this side. I don't think we can get in. I think it would be really hard for us to get past the tortoise. Yeah, see, like, I don't think we can even take on this guy. We're gonna try it. Just because, worst comes to worst, we just leave. So, Adamantiad, do we have... Yes, okay, so we just need to... They are weak to Blizzard. Quake does quite a bit of damage, but as long as we stay in the green, we should be alright. And now that he's staggered, we'll be able to drive him all the way up to 99 and take him out. Got a gold dust and a gold nugget. Okay, now then, far as... yeah. So we can go down into the middle and see... there's a treasure chest over there. Got this guy. Oh, here's some new enemies. Let's go over and deal with them. These are, I believe, goblins? Yes. And they do this lovely beat 'em up stuff.
Hardly worth the effort.
Okay, that clears up. That looks like we can't get through there. Or I think that is the way out of here, actually. So we're going to go up and kind of explore all of this area, get to the point where we're heading to our next hunt mark. And we're going to want to see if we can grab any other chests along the way. Right, you. Thought there was one over here. It's across that way. So definitely can't take on that. Those are called Longui, I believe, and they are uber nasty. You are. Why not?
Where are you going?
Oh, preemptive? Yeah. Get rid of the Gorgonopsids real quick. There we go. Nope. Megistotherian. What a name.
No problem.
Right, no problem. And we get a speed sash. Now then, Gorgonopsids fighting. We're gonna try and see if we can go this way. And I don't know, but I think it's worth a try to see
What
if we
is
can
that?
actually get around. Are you guys fighting with the thing? I feel like you might be. Let's find out. Oh yeah. Nope. This is no. Can we? No. Techniques. Can we escape? I don't think so. Well. Let's just see how this goes. Whoa, yep. Not gonna happen. Yep. We are in the red, folks. This is not going to happen. I mean, I could try healing, but I just don't see the point.
I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Oh no, that's a no. We'll have to retry. Oh no. Oh good. Okay. I forgot that the retry lets you start from here. You don't have to actually. We'll just call that a no zone for now. This has a whole ring of inactive Seath stones. The Seath stone color is actually part of its part of the difficulty. So more difficult, the darker the color, kind of thing. One of these. Navidon. Ugly looking monster. Perfect. Nice. More of those guys. There's a treasure chest over there. I hear... I hear one, but I think I need a chocobo to get to it, so... Oh, no. Yeah, I don't think there are any chocobo or any other treasures in this area. But that one is guarded. Whatever.
No problem.
No problem at all. An earth charm. Okay. So we missed a little bit in the middle. But we have to go all the way over there to get out of here anyway. So, might as well just continue along. Easy. A wind charm. Another very foggy area. The treasure chest was over there. Alright, now we definitely want to take out the flans first. Before the dire flan can eat any of them. Lightning charm. Alright. And then, yeah, we gotta go back. Just head on over to where we first entered. So, this one you can see, we finished this one, and it's glowing. You can see, slain, and we have a 5-star rating. Yep. Time to head this way. And as you can see, there are Seath stones you know, even in these little areas of Valus Media. There's a couple that have now popped up. We have to go all the way through this area, though. Ooh, okay, that was interesting. That's our old campy site. And another sea stone that isn't active. No need to fight if we can avoid it. There's nothing to get in here. We already got the treasure chest. And we have plenty of CP, so if we can avoid the fight, great. Can't, no big deal. Oh, look at that. A treasure. A rune bracelet. Interesting. Alright. Welcome to the Yashas Massif of Grand Pulse. The Subadran Highlands. Got a save point. As far as... there we go. He should just be ahead.
Just another battle.
So that's him. Yeesh. Something tells me we're not going to be able to get a preemptive. Oh. Maybe. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh. So, weak to ice and wind. Oh man.
Just another battle.
Perfect. 5 stars. Yes, please. Got a chip fang and mission complete. We got a platinum bangle, and our party has earned the rank of Mercifex. That was number 3 on the list. I hear a treasure. At least I think I hear treasure. Maybe from a better vantage point. We will see. Oh, it looks like there's a pathway down there. Looks like there's... Oh, there is a treasure down that way. So, I guess that was number 3rd mission, I'm pretty sure. If I go to my guidebook, let me just take a peek. Let's just take a peek. Yes. All right. So, from here, there is this new sea stone, a hero's charge. Notice how it is orange. I do believe that that means that this will allow us to teleport, actually. Primer, yes. Certain Seath stones function as teleporters or waystones once you have completed their missions. Upon using these stones, you can travel instantly to other waystones that you have activated previously. Nice. A hero's charge. Adroa, the Yasef Mashef Ascendant Scarp. You mean to tell me my focus is to hunt that one-eyed Adroa that plagues the Ascendant Scarp? Did I really need to be made of sea to go hunting? Do I not do that every day? Are the sea not meant to fight Cocoon? Is that not the reason I left? Boasting of the feats of heroism I would accomplish? Am I never to return home again? Yes. And he's not that far. because I didn't even see the... Oh, I remember those guys. Esoteric oils. These plants, some of them actually, you can see here, they give rise to those trephids. I forgot about those. I'm guessing it would go this way. Ah, so here you can see there's these 3 right here. At least a couple of them are going to turn into... No, maybe not. I would have thought at least a couple of them would. Oh well. I was mistaken. Nope. There's a big old wyvern. There's a treasure chest with another wyvern type enemy. Come and get me. Svarog. You shall not feed on me. A rune bracelet. Look at this. So pretty. So, looks like we've got you. We can't probably buy. We might be able to run past you. But then there's a tomato guy there and some slugs. That one's definitely going to have more of those vespids. Oh, wait. There it is. Alurine and a big old tomato. I'm a potato. The hybrid flora. You won't take very long to defeat. You have plenty of stagger left. Perfect. This. Oh, just damaged junk. Got it. Looked like it could be something interesting. I was wrong. I swear, these are definitely gonna be those vespids. Oh yeah, see how they're moving? At least I guess. Yep. skill. There's these guys. They're not goblins. But they're just as easy to defeat. Munchkins.
Easy.
Curious what's over here. Yeah. Woo.
You're lost. Just lots of blind angles here. Stay sharp.
Am I... Wait. I thought this was a loop around. It's not. Droa and Vertolette. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted to do. What are we summoning? Oh, big guy. Yeah, an Ugalu. Oh. Excuse you. What? Oh, mission complete. We got a pearl necklace. That was not great. But that's okay. Let's see. So the next, yeah, there's one over here. I think that's the next one. Probably. Mission 5. Alright. So, I'm to rid the world of Edimu. She is prowling the Sumitran Basin, last I heard. Perhaps it is time to pay her a final visit, and join her as a Seath. I could not bear to raise a weapon against my own wife, after all. Not even if her mind is no longer her own. Oh, that's sad. That's depressing. Alright, where is she located? Back the ways.
wasn't so bad.
Excuse you.
Hardly worth the effort.
Diabolical tales. What is this?
Something on your mind?
Huh? Oh, I was just thinking.
About what? Something complicated?
I was just taking it all in. The sky here, the trees, the sunlight, the smells. When I was on Cocoon, I never dreamed a place like this could even exist. But now, here I am, on Pulse. If I hadn't gone to those fireworks,
Yep.
if I hadn't been sitting in that same train car during the Purge, if anything had been different, I'd never have had a chance to see this.
No. I'm sure you would have wound up here. Don't you remember you promised me? You promised me that we'd come and see Grand Pulse together.
Really? When did I do that?
I don't know. How about another lifetime?
What does that even mean?
To tell you the truth, I've told so many lies. It's all a blur.
Well, you know, sometimes you have to lie about stuff to keep yourself going because you're afraid. Or to protect someone else so they don't get hurt. Sometimes even the things that everyone in the whole world thinks are true turn out to be lies. At the end of the day, though, it's not the lie that matters, but what you do after you tell it. Work hard enough, and you can make it true. I mean, maybe we both forgot. Maybe we did promise to see Grand Pulse together. And Cocoon.
Thanks, Hope.
Do something for me, will ya? Keep smiling. Right? It makes me happy when you smile.
I didn't know you felt that way. Wait a minute. You mean you were joking?
Now we're even.
Hey! Wait! Hey!
Ah, cute. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. Ugh. Come here, you. Oh, you bastard. Get off your tree. Thank you. We are on the right track. To go this way. That Svarog is making me unhappy. Yeah. Let's just get rid of the Treffids first.
New strategy. We can win this.
I don't see a treasure chest over there. Yeah, come here, you.
New strategy. Let's try something else. No problem.
Mission complete. Sorcerer's Mark. Complete all low-level sea stone missions. Kelger's Cup. Millerite. Perfect. Alright, everything from here on is C rank. Those were all D ranks. And we didn't do, like, the super best, so I don't really want to go too much further, honestly. I think what I would like to do is maybe just finish this area. I also need to figure out, how do I teleport? Oh, that's nice. So I can see which ones I got good standing in, which ones I got really terrible standing in, and go back to them. Now then, how do I teleport, though? Maybe from a save point? No, leave me alone. I am curious.
No point wasting time.
You're gonna wish you hadn't.
Well, we can still take care of these and get the treasure. Glass orb. Alright. Now let's see if we can go to the save spot and teleport from there. Although I don't know that we can actually... We haven't done any other teleport stones, so I don't know that we can actually teleport to anywhere, honestly. No. Is there anything new in the shop? No. Well, that's a little unnerving. I think we're gonna call it a night here, and next time we will progress the story, because essentially from where we're at, let's just put this into perspective. So, the Arclight Step, yeah, huge open space. Then we get to a point where we keep moving forward until we hit Erba, Fang and Vanille's home. Once we succeed in doing that, the only thing left is leaving Grand Pulse. And that will push us into the final couple of chapters, which essentially, yeah, essentially. We can either bypass... No, I lied. Sorry. Get to Erba. Then we progress into chapters 12 and 13. If we progress through chapter 12 and reach chapter 13, there is a place in that allows us to travel back to Grand Pulse. The thing is, we're still... I don't know that we can do everything on Grand Pulse until the very, very, very end of the game. After we've defeated Chapter 13. But I think we can backtrack from... Erba and do pretty much all of the waypoints and the other seed stones. Let's see. Yeah, so it looks like, unfortunately, it might be easier to progress the story and get through those things because the side quests, including, you know, finishing off we won't have access to the teleport way stations until we progress through things a lot. So yeah, we're kind of pretty much stuck until we get... Yeah. Well, I think now's a good place to stop. I will make my way back to the Arclight Step off camera so that we don't have to waste time running back. And I will see you all in the next episode.